My name is Michelle Abadi, and I'm driver of the 2011 Scion TC Group S car. And we're here today at the Cal Speedway, also known as Auto Club, and we are competing in the Moto IQ Tuner Under class. For this year, we've decided to try and focus a little bit more on tuning the car. We're not making any major changes because we're still trying to show that you can take an almost stock TC and bring it to the track and pretty much dominate with it. For me, I always want to go faster, and I always want to learn to be a better driver. So based off of last year's times and stuff, I want to make sure I raise the bar a bit more and make sure my times are getting quicker. And we can always do that with the help of my team to just make the car setup better so we can run faster laps and just continue to grow in the aspect of the sport. Best drivers are out there on this track, so it's kind of surreal, you know. It's something I don't pay too much attention to because I just try to focus on how I can learn it better. But yeah, when you take it out of the whole picture and you just kind of say, hey, this is like where I need to be, it's kind of unbelievable. There's always competition, but for me, I just focus on what points I can make myself better at because that's the only ones that are controllable.
My name's Eddie Kim. I'm the owner of Dynamic Autosports Group S. And the car behind me, the Scion TC, is the car that we race and drive, and we own that car. It was a crazy year last year. It was a lot of ups and downs, and we won the championship for 2012 with Moto IQ Tuner Car Challenge. It's a wheel-to-wheel race, but it came down to the wire, actually to the very, very last race, but it was really tough. And the Moto IQ series is a great series. It's actually wheel-to-wheel. There's very, very few wheel-to-wheel racing. That means you're racing side by side. It's pretty aggressive. It's a lot of fun.
This series is really welcoming. We have a mutual understanding for each other that nobody wants to take anybody out. You know, nobody's trying to gun anybody down and make it for the worst. So I think all racers have that mutual respect, but sometimes people can go over the edge and sometimes people get too excited or they're inexperienced. So anything can really happen, but off the track, I mean, it's really great to mesh with my competitors and be able to just kind of hash things out and be able to talk about the track together.
Scion has done an excellent job of sponsoring cars from top of the line, drifting with Steph and Frederick Osabo. But what they've also done is they've sponsored a car in this class so that people like the average Joe could build a car like what we have behind me. You could build that car for very little minimum money. You could race it every weekend and have a lot of fun. We've tuned the car for this specific class, but it's not, you know, a whole different engine. It's the engine that comes original in the car. It's the original tranny. We did add a turbo kit, better suspension and brakes, but overall, the heart of that car is the same TC that you can drive right off the dealership. So that's what's so great about the car.